a service of CNC Worldwide.
CNC Podcasts are a service of CNC Worldwide. They're brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 member companies with business solutions since 1984. The cause of death for race car driver Kevin Ward Jr. has been listed as massive blunt force trauma. Ward died at the Canandaigua Motorsports Park during a sprint car race Saturday night. NASCAR star Tony Stewart's car hit the 20-year-old driver as he stood on the track. Ontario County Coroner Kevin Henderson says no other information regarding the autopsy findings will be released. Ontario County Sheriff Phil Poverow continues to say there are no facts to show any criminal behavior or conduct in the accident that killed Ward. He stresses that this remains an open investigation. The Ontario County District Attorney says he will review the sheriff's final report before deciding if Tony Stewart should face any charges. Investigators were back on the dirt track Monday searching for more evidence, and they found a second fan video showing the incident from a different angle. The sheriff has asked for help from experts in dirt track racing in evaluating what Stewart was able to see out of his car on the dimly lit section of the track when he came around that turn and hit the driver who was standing in the track after a crash. The promoter of Canandaigua Motorsports Park says he is canceling an upcoming race Wednesday night in the wake of Saturday's fatal accident and the death of driver Kevin Ward Jr. Jeremy Corcoran posted a statement on the park's Facebook page saying he's devastated by the tragic incident. He knows many others are. He offers condolences to the Ward family. To fans who witnessed Ward being run down by Tony Stewart's car, he asks they hold on to their compassion for everyone who was involved. Corcoran said he has had to take down his Facebook page for a time because of hateful comments that some people posted. He asks that they be respectful. A judge says the state may take one of its two remaining charges against Robert Wiesner in the Monroe County LDC case to a new grand jury, but not both. State Supreme Court Justice Robert Noonan threw out one of the accusations from the state attorney general, saying that Wiesner was involved in a bid-rigging conspiracy with the county local development corporations. He let stand a narrower charge involving bids on a particular LDC project. Judge Noonan says there was insufficient proof of Wiesner's involvement in the longer-running scheme, but he finds no compelling reason to dismiss the second charge. Wiesner's attorney, James Nobles, says having even one charge dismissed is good news. Nobles maintains Wiesner was charged in an effort to embarrass his wife, the Monroe County executive, Maggie Brooks. He says proof is that reporters were tipped off in advance about Wiesner's impending arrest before the original indictments were unsealed so they could catch the perp walk. The judge finds there was no exceptionally serious misconduct by the AG's office, despite them jumping the gun on the media announcement. A state audit has come down hard on Monroe County for failing to supervise the company that ran the three county-owned golf courses. Comptroller Thomas DiNapoli says this cost taxpayers a bundle and left the courses in poor repair. Tyndale Incorporated was ultimately fired at the start of this year. Monroe County Executive Maggie Brooks saying the county is terminating its contract with local golf pro Jack Tyndale's company as of December 31st. And starting next year, the county will maintain the courses itself. DiNapoli's audit says Monroe County failed to monitor Tyndale, allowed the company to keep some $250,000 that should have gone to improving the courses at Durand Eastman, Genesee Valley, and Churchville. That claim is disputed by County Parks Director Larry Staub. He says records show the money was spent on capital improvements for the courses. Staub says nearly all the issues raised in the comptroller's audit have already been addressed, and he says the audit report goes to lengths to portray the courses in a poor light. Federal prosecutors are asking that a man accused of threatening the president, the governor, and the lieutenant governor be given a psychiatric exam. The U.S. Attorney's Office makes the request in court papers concerning Brandon Correa. He has twice been arrested now for threatening the president and other public officials. He was free while awaiting trial for making death threats against President Obama when he was arrested again last week for posting new online threats to kill the president and the top two New York State officials. The complaint says Correa has also threatened Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren via the city's website, and that Correa says he has received orders from Jehovah to threaten the president. The Brighton Fire Department is the recipient of more than $209,000 in federal funding for training, firefighter wellness, and fitness. protective equipment, and other supplies to help fight fires. Congresswoman Louise Slaughter says this comes from the Department of Homeland Security under a program that supports fire departments in protecting the public. And United States Senator Kirsten Gillibrand has introduced legislation reauthorizing the Erie Canalway National Heritage Corridor for another 15 years. At an event on the canal in Macedon, the Northern New York Democrat says the designation helps push tourism development along the canal, benefiting every town along the waterway. Your next CNC podcast is whenever you click on one of our pages and catch one. We post updates as necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.